For more on the growing demands for improved working conditions and social justice for app-based transport workers in Nigeria, who report cases of physical attacks, robbery, and in some instances, killings. I'm now being joined by Professor Don John Omale, a British Chevening scholar. Yeah, I belong to that destiny now. And he's the president of the African Forum for Restorative Justice. It's good to have two scholars, on set to discuss what is very pathetic about inhumanity to Nigerians in the app or ride-hailing business. But tell us, how widespread is this problem, and what does it reveal about the vulnerabilities within Nigeria's economy?
Thank you very much, Chief Christian Ogodo.
I'm not a chief yet. It's still Mr. Christian.
I'm happy to be with you on this program today. To be honest, the level of victimization of app-based drivers in Nigeria is very widely spread across all geopolitical zones in this country. And there's a young man called Damola Adeniro who is working on this project. And the initiative is the Digital Workers Labor Initiative. So did a survey in about 6 states. And the finding is really, really very shocking. So many of the victims are, like you see in the news report, some of them are shy, some of them are afraid of coming in public to speaking out. So the Digital Workers Initiative approached the African Forum for Restorative Justice so that we can help speak on behalf of the victims.
Yeah, how are you doing this? Because some of the drivers, even many of them, say they lack insurance protection, hazard compensation. In fact, no structured grievance approach or procedure.
Thank you. So it's because of this, and because these guys cannot approach the app-based organization themselves.
They are faceless?
They are faceless. Thank you. They are faceless. They have no physical office locations in Nigeria. And
yet they're raking so many billions of naira
from Nigeria through these app-based drivers. So what we have tried to do at this Abuja Reparative Summit today is to come up with a framework, a national framework that will be tabled and adopted as a guideline that will create a relationship between the app-based driver and the app platforms, so that there will be a built-in social security,
structured grievance approach, yeah, insurance and all that. Okay, exactly. But beyond the corporate responsibility, what role should government, regulators, and security agencies play in ensuring, the safety of app-based transporters?
Thank you very much. We're very, very happy to see that the regulatory agencies like the Federal Ministry of Labor, NIDA, NIMSI, and all these things are beginning to see the reasons why app-based organizations operating in this country have to be properly regulated and protected.
I'm very glad that you called NIDA, because it will have been a complete shame that you have a technological agency that has not thought of driving this kind of app technology, so that the much wasted foreign exchange to these faceless app companies ripping Nigerians off. can be retained here.
Exactly. And why it is important for Nigerian regulatory agencies to join the African Forum for Restorative Justice and the Digital Worker Initiative in this fight is that a well-structured app-based platform in Nigeria here that's fully regulated is good, not only for the drivers, but also for national security. Also for national security, because what is happening in Nigeria, everybody can just come into this country without a digital ID and book any drive, Bolt, Uber, and so on. And most often, these are the guys, because they have no digital ID. They are the one that goes on to victimize the drivers, kill them, try to take their cars away, and so on and so forth. That's why you see.
And the victims of violence, how do you, how can they protect them? Compensation, the families left behind and the rest?
And the victims of violence,
is the restorative justice which you belong to, are you working out, are you preparing a framework for that?
Yes, that's exactly what this summit today called the national agencies together to see that the framework we are tabling before the National Assembly is supported and approved. So that these people will get justice, they will get compensation, and they will get a structured social security apparatus like insurance cover and all that.
Okay, thank you so very much, Professor Don John Omale. He's the president of the African Forum for Restorative Justice. Thanks for coming on News.
Thank you very much.